This is the story of North Korea, a land of ceremony and silence, where obedience is survival and freedom is forbidden. In this video, we uncover 15 things you cannot do in North Korea. Rules so strict, so absolute, that breaking them could cost you your freedom, your family, or your life. Number 1. You cannot criticize the Kim family. In North Korea, the Kim family is not just government. They are gods. Their portraits hang in every home. Their words are sacred. A wrinkled newspaper bearing Kim Jong-un's image, a careless comment whispered at dinner. Even these can be considered crimes. Disrespect the leaders, and you don't just endanger yourself. Your entire family could disappear into the labor camps. 2. You cannot leave the country. North Korea is a prison without walls. Ordinary citizens cannot travel abroad. The borders are lined with barbed wire, mines, and armed guards. Those who try to flee, often toward China, risk execution or lifelong imprisonment. Escape is not freedom. It's a death sentence if you're caught. 3. You cannot access the global internet. In North Korea, the World Wide Web doesn't exist. Only a closed system called Kwangmyeong, filled with propaganda and state-approved content. No Google, no Facebook, no YouTube. Information is power, and it belongs only to the regime. 4. You cannot make international calls. A phone call may seem harmless to you, but in North Korea, it can be treason. Ordinary citizens cannot contact anyone outside the country. Speaking to a foreigner is an act of betrayal. Those caught making international calls often vanish, without a trace. 5. You cannot watch foreign movies or listen to K-pop. Foreign media is banned. Hollywood, K-dramas, even South Korean music, all forbidden. To the regime, entertainment is dangerous. It shows another life, one where freedom exists. USB drives smuggled from China circulate in secret, but if discovered, the punishment is brutal. In North Korea, even imagination can be a crime. 6. You cannot choose your career. In most countries, children dream of what they'll become. In North Korea, the state decides for you. Your job, your school, your entire future, assigned according to your family's political loyalty. Your destiny is not yours. It's the party's decision. 7. You cannot practice religion freely. There are no churches filled with worshippers here. Only portraits of Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-un. Religion is banned because faith belongs to the leader, not to God. Those caught praying or owning a Bible risk torture or execution. Some worship in secret, but for many, belief is buried with fear. 8. You cannot speak to foreigners freely. When outsiders visit North Korea, they are shadowed by guides, not for help, but for control. Citizens are forbidden to speak to foreigners unless approved. Even a friendly chat can be labeled as espionage. Every word is monitored. Every smile recorded. 9. You cannot travel inside the country without permission. Imagine needing government approval just to visit a nearby town. In North Korea, that's reality. Movement is restricted. Checkpoints guard every road. Citizens must carry travel permits, and those caught without them are detained and questioned. Freedom of movement, something so ordinary elsewhere, is a privilege for the loyal few. 10. You cannot wear what you want. Jeans, logos, Western fashion, all are banned. Men and women are given a list of approved hairstyles and clothing. Fashion is seen as rebellion, a symbol of Western corruption, and every thread, every haircut must honor the state. 11. You cannot choose where you live. In North Korea, all property belongs to the state. Homes are assigned by government officials. The elite live in modern apartments in Pyongyang. The rest, in aging concrete blocks or rural huts, where electricity is rare and hunger is common. There are no homeowners, only tenants of the regime. 12. You cannot drive a car freely. Cars are symbols of privilege. Only military officers and high-ranking officials own them. Ordinary citizens walk, ride bicycles, or squeeze into crowded buses. Pyongyang's wide roads, built for parades, remain eerily empty. 13. You cannot show disrespect to statues or portraits across North Korea. Stand towering statues of its leaders. Citizens must bow, clean, and honor them. When taking a photograph, you must capture the entire statue, never cut off the head or feet. To disrespect an image of Kim Il-sung or Kim Jong-un is not just an insult. It is a crime against the state. 14. You cannot read or listen to whatever you want. Music, books, and art serve only one purpose: to glorify the leadership. Western novels, love songs, or philosophical works are banned. Every story must praise socialism, nationalism, and the Kim dynasty. In North Korea, creativity belongs to the government. Art is not expression, it's obedience. 15. You cannot complain about the government even in private. You cannot criticize the government, the army, or the economy. Neighbors report neighbors. Children report parents. Every household has an informant. Freedom of speech does not exist. Only the illusion of unity and the fear that sustains it. In North Korea, life itself is scripted. Every word, every thought, every dream belongs to the state. To the outside world, this is unimaginable. But for 26 million people, it is everyday reality. A nation where silence is safety and obedience is survival. North Korea remains one of the world's last absolute dictatorships, a land of secrecy, suffering, and control.